In this video, we're going to talk about a concept called time blocking. And this is a way to not only master your time, but also your life. And it has helped me immensely to find a balance between my work, my personal life, my YouTube channel, my travels, chasing my dreams, and today I'm sharing all the secrets with you. So let's go. What's going on, guys? My name is Z and this is Fearless Dreams. And today we're talking about time blocking. This concept has helped me immensely to increase my productivity, my efficiency. It has helped me to find time about everything, to be honest. I'm also going to share with you how to time block your life and what the hell it means to actually time block your life. Time blocking means putting little blocks of time in your calendar for all the daily tasks that you have. Or maybe you can do it for a week or for a month. But time blocking also means to block yourself from all the distractions around you. Time blocking could be used for pretty much everything. For example, sleeping or exercising or hobbies or travel or family and friends, whatever you can imagine. You can apply time blocking. You just need to dedicate a specific period of time without any other distractions around you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing practical experience. Because although I love calendars and I'm a huge calendar guy, it doesn't always work like this in everyday life, and there are many things happening and many things changing that can affect you. So today I'm going to share with you tips on how you can manage this and how you can improve your time blocking overall. The first very important principle, and I would say it's actually the most important, is to make time to actually plan time. It sounds straightforward, but many people go into everyday tasks without dedicating some time to plan ahead. And that is crucial. I create a general plan for my week, my month, and quite often for a year or two ahead. And I think this should be done by everyone. Even if you don't use time blocking every day, just make time to plan time. And this will just bring you to the next level because you have your goals in place and you will be poised to success and to what you want to achieve in the near and in the distant future. Ask yourself, do you know what you're going to be doing in the next week or in the next year? If the answer to those two questions is no, then you have to dedicate time to plan. And that is a must, guys. The second practical tip I want to share with you is to work as much as possible in isolation. Just focus on one thing. Ignore all the phone calls, unless you work in the fire brigade or something, all the emails, and just focus on the task in hand that you want to do right now. The fact from everyday life is that you might have time scheduled for something, but it will be always something else that is going to distract you. And I personally constantly find myself looking through my phone and I receive a new message and I'm like, I have this urge to answer it right away. Or I would simply just stay on my computer, do my own thing, get in the zone, and then at some point I remember that I have to check something in the bank statement, and then I go and do this, and then I come back to my task. And the result of this is that at the end of the day, you feel a lot more stressed, you have achieved a lot less during this day, and you feel like, oh boy, where did the time go? This is because your brain has to focus time and time again, and this is very energy consuming for the brain, and that's why you feel quite tired and unfulfilled at such days. And multiply this by a month or a year and you might find yourself being distracted from your goals, from your dreams, and you'll be sitting there wondering, what have I done in the last year and where has my life gone? Try to avoid distractions by isolating yourself from everything else and just focus on one single thing until you complete it and then move to the next one. I think this one will be your favorite tip, and this is because it's extremely important to block time for slacking. Yeah, for just relaxing, not doing anything, watching videos on YouTube, scrolling through your profiles of social media, and whatever else you want to do to just switch off and not focus on a specific thing. Actually, that is a specific thing. You're focusing on doing nothing and not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, if that makes sense. These slacking time blocks will be just your award for achieving all the rest of the tasks for a given period. So, for example, until noon you're doing quite well, you've completed all the tasks for the day, and then around lunchtime, after you have had a bite, just take some time to relax, do nothing, and then refocus for the rest of the day. It will kind of act as an energizer. If you are still new to time blocking and you use willpower to make yourself focus on specific tasks, this slacking time will help you immensely to not lose the willpower in your brain for the rest of the day, because this gets depleted quite quickly. I mean, the willpower. And these little breaks will recharge your willpower until you become the master of time blocking. During the whole period of planning and then completing tasks with time blocking, make sure that you remain flexible. If you have too strictly your time periods and one block after the other, this could lead to a lot of pressure, a lot of fatigue, and generally it will have the same effect as I mentioned earlier before. When you get distracted quite often, you will be way too focused and pressured by time that you have to complete this task because the next one is coming and you're a bit late, and this will not lead to great results. So in order to avoid this, make sure you leave some spaces between the blocks. And if you have a full day of, let's say, 8-10 hours, leave a couple of hours out just for emergency situations where you're going to need an extra block of time for something. As promised, I'm going to share with you what the hell is lifetime blocking. And the concept is pretty similar. It just represents your whole life. The same way we multitask every day with phone calls, emails, conversations with friends, daydreaming, watching videos, or whatever else, we do exactly the same with our lives. We take on too many things and we're trying to juggle around with them. To better understand this, I'm going to give you a personal example. A few years back, I was playing volleyball professionally, I had a girlfriend, I was doing socially responsible work, I was trying to graduate, and at the same time, I had to spend time just having fun because I was at the end of my student years. So these were like 5 major things in my life that I couldn't control all of them. And what happened, it just broke down. Everything broke down. I couldn't juggle around with all of them. So what I was supposed to do and what I'm doing right now is focusing only on 1 or 2 or maybe the most 3 things that I want to chase. After that period of life multitasking, I would call it, I sat down and I said, okay, what's the most important thing right now? What do I want to achieve? And in that case, for me, it was building relationships with my friends. So I set everything else aside. I had a job, wasn't a great career or anything. I just had a job and I said, for the next 1 or 2 years, I will focus on building my friendships and my personal relationships. And that was the one thing that I spent most time on. After work, I was going out with people and just making connection. And this basically was a one time block called friendship, for example. Next on my list is building my professional career. And that's what I started doing. Finding a better job on a better position, making a little bit more money, and most importantly, learning a lot more about the work and about the professional life to help me and prepare me for the future of having even better and greater career. Only after getting the hang out of this lifetime blocking thing, then I started adding 2 or 3 things. Like, for example, right now, I'm having an amazing girlfriend and I want to spend more time with her. So this is a time block. YouTube channel is another time block, and then the third one is my work. But there are a lot of other things that I would like to focus on. So for example, horse riding or learning German or my friends, my friendships. But I've said, okay, now it's the time to prioritize, and I already have those 3 very important blocks. So for the next couple of years, I will leave all the rest on a second and third priority. And this is the concept of lifetime blocking. I know how you feel, guys. I know that you want to do absolutely everything, but you have plenty of time. And if you focus only on 1 or 2 important things at the same time, you will have faster and greater results than if you try to juggle around with 10 things and I want to do this and I want to do that and then so on and so on. Life is long enough to enjoy to the fullest, but make sure you're focusing on 1 or 2 things at a time. Otherwise, you will experience exactly the same effect as you have at the end of a long working day, where you've been distracted thousands of times and you're so tired and you feel like, oh my god, where my life has gone. It will happen at some point, and if you don't want to get to that point, just apply time blocking to your life. And that is everything for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found a lot of value in this time blocking thing. I would love to let me know in the comments below what do you think and what else you want to see on this channel. My name is Z, this is Fearless Dreams, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Ciao!